Where, O death, is your victory? Where, O death, is your sting?
All right.
So, you're using relative identity, right?
Yeah, relative.
Yeah, so Jesus and the Father are the same God, correct? What
Yeah.
makes Jesus and the Father, X and Y, what makes them the same God? Because
Yeah, there's just gonna be the we can say the one divine essence, one divine will. We could also
that's just
say
circular, dude.
no. You asked me what
Nigga, that's just circular. What?
you asked me what they're how they're gonna be one God.
Yeah,
How is that circular?
and all you said is you're one God.
What? Bro, this clip better be wild, bro. Anyway, one divine. Hear me. One divine essence. One
Okay,
act of.
wait, stop. Give me one example. How are they one God?
All right, they have one divine essence.
You said one essence. You said they have one essence, right?
Yeah, one
That
act
makes
of
one God?
me.
You said they have one essence. That makes one God, right?
Yeah, one divine essence.
Okay. How does sharing one essence make you one of that essence? You know?
Yeah, because the essence. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Can I answer without being interrupted?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, because the essence is not going to be instantiated. It's not going to be. It's going to be non-instantiation. That essence is not going to be instantiated.
What?
Oh my gosh, do you know what instantiation means?
Dude, yes.
Okay, what is it?
I told you literally.
No, you didn't.
And you
No, you
said,
didn't.
On God, I denied it.
No, bro. No, you didn't. Tell me what's going to be. Tell me what instantiable means.
I swear to God, you have to be trolling me, bro.
What does instantiable mean?
Particular thing, right?
Instantiable means one particular thing?
Dude, I didn't finish.
Okay, go.
So for something to be instantiated, it means just something that's made real. That's all it means.
Instantiable, bro. Instantiable is just going to be capable of being exemplified multiple times by numerically distinct individuals. I say God is non-instantiable. The essence of God is non-instantiable because
Okay, so that's just that. So that's are you retarded?
what?
No. So when I said that one essence doesn't mean one being, that's just special pleading for you now because all you're saying is, oh, it's different for God because God can't be instantiated. So even if there's two persons, it's different. It doesn't matter because technically it can't be instantiated. Are you stupid?
Dude, that is classical theism. You reject classical theism?
Yes, I reject classical theism. But
Oh, brother, that clip better be wild, bro. That clip better be
reject
wild.
classical theism. Are you good?
Okay, what do you reject about it?
What you just said. What you just said.
Bro, so you believe Allah's essence is instantiated?
In Allah. Are you right?
So let's say you said wait, you said classical, you reject classical theism, right? So do you believe
I would be a neoclassical theist. Look.
you would be a what?
Neoclassical theist. Now look.
So do you reject divine simplicity?
Absolute divine simplicity, yes. What? The hell?
So you reject necessity.
No, I don't reject necessity. I reject divine simplicity. But let's get back to the topic now. Don't mind. Okay, look.
This is crazy. This kid about to go wild, bro. I love this, bro. I love it.
Listen. You accept that in all other cases, one essence doesn't mean one being.
Yeah, because that's created.
Let me finish, dude. Shut up. If you interrupt me one more time, I'll leave. You gotta stop. It's actually getting annoying. What? Thank you. So you agree that for all other cases, one essence doesn't mean one being. But when it comes to God, even when I can demonstrate that you have two gods, you're gonna deny it. All you're saying basically is that there isn't two gods because there can't be two gods. But that's not ad hoc for you? Are you like okay?
Yeah. So, can I answer now?
Yes.
No interruptions. Okay. An essence is instantiable if it can be exemplified by many numerically distinct subjects, okay? The divine essence is not instantiable because it's identical with the one unlimited act of being itself. Okay, I'll keep talking since you're not talking. So the reason why God's essence cannot be instantiable is because in God, the essence is going to be absolutely identical with that of existence. Existence cannot be multiplied without limitations. And anything multiplied, as I told you, is limited by matter, form, or participations. And God has none of those. He doesn't even have accidents. So you can multiply humans, but you can't multiply being itself.
I'm gonna say two things, and I'll go back to the Trinity because we're already spaying off. First of all, to be instantiable, you don't have to be exemplified many times, which is not true. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to have multiple instances to be instantiable. I don't know where you got that from.
No.
Second,
Okay, fine. Go.
what? No what? No what? No what?
I said it can be exemplified by numerically distinct subjects.
You said to be instantiable means to be exemplified many times. That's the word.
No, by many numerically distinct subjects.
It doesn't have to be many.
Okay, but it can. An essence is instantiable if it can do that.
Sure, but the point is it doesn't have to be many. Anyways, you said God doesn't have accidents.
Yes, God doesn't have accidents. Wait, do you believe God has accidents?
Oh, you do.
No, I don't, but okay.
Yes, you do. Because you admit that God has essential properties, but then you admit that your God also has properties that aren't essential to being God. But then you're gonna go into this cope of talking about, oh, it's in the personhood, which makes no sense because it denies every other form of counting. But for some reason,
How does that deny counting? How does something being?
Oh my gosh, yo, shut up, dude.
Wait, but I'm confused though.
I don't give a shit.
No. Okay, sure. I'll ask after.
Like, I didn't interrupt you. Do it one more time. I'm not talking to you like this. Honestly, I'm not. Okay. It denies every other sort of counting because when you count anything else, you would, and if we change the variables of the Trinity to anything else, you would say it's three of that thing. But when it comes to the Trinity, you would say it's one simply because it's the Trinity. That's ad hoc. But you won't let me demonstrate that because if I give you an analogy or an example, you'll refuse to listen. Because you know if I show you that with anything else you change your logic, you're gonna know it's ad hoc. That's why you don't want me to show you. That's it.
Okay, dude.
You're right.
No. Because again, the essence of God is not going to be instantiable, dude.
You're going circles.
No, you are literally proposing the same argument over and over again, and the simple answer of the argument would be that God's essence is not going to be instantiable. You can have essential properties attributed to your personhood that will not affect the essence or the essential properties of that essence, because the person is going to be the one subsisting in the essence. I feel like you chat GPTing, bro. I don't know.
Yo, you.
I might be tripping.
I'm what?
You might be chat GPTing, bro.
Sorry?
I already settled your argument because you are conflating instantiation and non-instantiation.
No, dude. I showed you before, right? How you have three gods. And I showed you Jesus, who was God, has accidental properties that the essence, that has properties that the essence of God does not require. Therefore, they're accidents. But then, right after you said God doesn't have accidents, right? Then, when I showed you you have three gods, and that your God is, you literally have three different subjects, you said this can't be true because God can't have three subjects. But I showed you it did, and your proof for it not having it is because it can't. That's searchable.
Bro, I never said any of that. But okay.
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh my god,
No, bro, I have the clip.
you didn't say that.
No. And begottenness is not going to be an accident of Jesus.
God,
What?
God,
Huh?
God.
Yeah, begottenness is not going to be an essential property of the essence of God, but it is going to be an essential property of the personhood of Jesus. The reason why begottenness is not going to be an accident is because an accident is just going to be a feature that can be lost or gained, right? It doesn't like make up what a thing is. For example, like if begottenness, yeah, if begottenness were an accident, then the son could cease to be begotten, if or could have been unbegotten, or it could change the relations. We believe that to be impossible. Begottenness is just going to be a subsistent.
Because you already agreed that Jesus is identical to God, but then Jesus has properties that God isn't essential to God. Meaning, God
Yeah,
has
that's.
accidental properties.
I just showed you not.
You're showing me not. All you said is it can't. I'm showing
Yeah,
you.
because the son can't cease.
Again,
No, because the son can't cease to be begotten.
okay, that's fine, but I'm showing you how he has a property that isn't essential to God. But
Yeah, it's going to be essential to personhood.
shut up. I showed you how Jesus has an attribute or a property that isn't essential to God. Can you agree to that? Yes, sir. Yes or no? I don't want ramble. If you ramble, I'm leaving. Yes or no?
What was your question?
Does Jesus have an attribute or property that isn't essential to God?
Yeah, he has an essential attribute to the personhood that's not essential
Okay,
to God.
that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked.
Okay, well that's just gonna be how it is in reality. I don't care. That's how.
That's not what I asked, dude. I'm asking one more time. If you answer with any other answer, no, this conversation over that.
Yeah, you want a cheap clip. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Does Jesus have an attribute or property that isn't essential to God?
Yeah, it's gonna be necessary to his personhood. Bro, I got baked. Hello. First of all, first and foremost, I want to apologize for the slurs he ends up making in this video. I know they were very heavy, and I know that I didn't give a warning at the start of the video, and I do apologize for that. Another thing that I want to apologize for is the fact that I didn't check. I wasn't careful enough to check my OBS to make sure it was recording correctly. Hence the reason why you can't hear him very well. But I do hope you enjoy the video.